It's time for Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Golden Spike Electric, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Cereal Brands, Riverside Corner, Rudd Funeral Home, Cache Valley Daily, Castelite, Adams Wealth Advisors, Frank May Skidoo, and Hanson Motors. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans, inside Westfield High School tonight. It's round one of the state 4A basketball championships, and Bear River's going to have to start the first round on the road at Westfield, a familiar opponent as they've faced off twice already this season. Obviously, Westfield and Bear River in the same region this year. That changes next year as Westfield moves to 5A. I'm Trent Carter. I'll have the play-by-play call for you tonight, and joining me on the broadcast, Josh Tyre.
Good to be here with you, Trent. Glad we didn't have to travel all the way to St. George.
Yeah, we got a break on that one. Josh and I both kind of expected we'd be headed south to Desert Hills, but the Bears get one spot higher in the rankings and end up in the 16-17 matchup. Unfortunately, not good enough to get a home game, but we'll be here at Westfield, an opportunity for the Bears to get into the second round. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. And tonight's pregame show being brought to you by Kent's Market. They were named gold and silver medalists in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. Reminder, tonight's game being broadcast live on our YouTube channel, as always, with live video stream where we have a road game tonight. You can go to YouTube, search Bear River Bears Sports, and you should be able to find our live stream there. You can also go to Cache Valley Daily and find the link to tonight's broadcast as well. Josh, familiar foes tonight. Both teams split the regular season series. The Bears won a buzzer beater at home over Westfield by 1, and then they came here and kind of laid an egg, and Westfield come away with a 9-point victory. You throw all that out the window tonight. It's round one of the playoffs.
Yeah, it definitely turns into a survive and advance type of a series for Bear River. And it's going to be interesting. To me, this is a matchup of what team really shows up tonight for both sides. You go through Westfield's schedule, and Westfield's had games that are all over the place. They beat a Mount Crest team by 13, and then they lost by 19 to Mount Crest. They beat a Logan team by 9, then they lost by 17 to Logan. It's whatever team shows up. They lost to Bear River, then they beat Bear River by 9. So it's whatever team's going to show up tonight for Westfield. Same thing with the Bears. What offense is going to show up tonight? Is it the offense that struggles to score points, that has to rely solely on Case or Thurgood? Or is it the offense that everybody's going to get involved, that offense that we saw against Mount Crest and against Logan late in the year that can put up 60-plus points? If that offense shows up tonight, the Bears have got a chance to win.
Yeah, we look at the stat sheet for both of these teams, Josh, pretty even as far as points scored and points allowed. Have it right here on my sheet. Westfield for the season, they score 53.5 points a game, and they give up 54. Bear River scores 54, almost 55, but they give up 56. So similar offense and defensive styles here for both teams as far as what they will allow. And when you look at their individual players, kind of the same story. Each team has one guy that'll score it at about 15. Well, Kaser obviously a little higher than that, about 17, 18. And then they've got Slaw that averages just under 14. So they got two guys that can score pretty well, and the rest of it's by committee.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting setup. When you start getting into these playoff games, it's going to come down to what team has a guy that steps up and can put a team on their back at moments. The great thing for the Bears is if everybody can get involved, we know the Bears have a guy on their roster that can put the team on his back and go get a bucket when they need one. The question for the Bears has been the question all year. Does everybody else get involved? Who's that second scorer? Who's that third scorer? That's going to be the big question here tonight.
What I'm most anxious to see is who of those 4 or 5 others that you need to step up, who can do it on the road. We've been on the road a few times, Josh, you and I, with this team, and there's been moments where it looked like it was too big for a few of these players from Bear River. I'm hopeful tonight that that's not the case. We get in here, realize we can pick up a victory, and some of those others will rise to the occasion instead of shy away from it. Speaking of leading scorers, again, we mentioned for Westfield, it's Jackson Slaw, who averages 13.5 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, and almost 2 steals a game. And for Bear River, it's Kaser Thurgood, who I'm uncertain on this stat that they have from Deseret News, but they have him at 16 points a game. I feel like he's more like 18 or 19,
yeah,
especially that last game.
I would check those statistics. I mean, he has had a couple games. Take for instance the last game here, Westfield held him to 12 points, and that Bears ended up getting a loss there. So I do think it's a very interesting matchup. The great part about the Bears, and if I'm Coach Shaw, what I'm preaching to them in the locker room is we have nothing to lose here, guys. You better go out and play as free as you possibly can, because quite frankly, nobody's expecting anything out of us right now except for ourselves. So go out there, play free, have fun, enjoy the moment. And I think if the Bears can do that and kind of get a couple of these guys going early, get a couple buckets. I'd love to see Cody Nelson get a bucket in the first few minutes. I'd love to see Cash Avery maybe knock a 3 down in the first few minutes. Get some of those juices flowing. I think the Bears have got a good chance to win a ball game.
So just looking at the bracket moving forward, so this is the 16 seed and the 17 seed matchup. Westfield getting the last seed for a home game. So 16 got the final home game, and Bear River finished just outside of that at 17. The winner of this game moves on to face the number 1 seed Green Canyon Wolves, and that will also be a home site game. So before they head down to Southern Utah for the semifinals.
Well, and I think the next round is...
You're right. The quarterfinals are at home.
Quarterfinals at home, too. The only games that are at SUU will be the semifinals and the finals.
Yeah, I just missed that on my sheet. So you're right. There's 3 rounds of home games. So if Bear River wins and advances tonight, it's Road Warriors the rest of the way until Southern Utah University for the semifinals and the finals, and we'll see. It just takes really one game in a playoff race, Josh. Even you see that in professional sports a lot of times. The team that they can get hot at the right moment is usually going to keep that momentum going through rounds 1, 2, and 3, and they find themselves playing for a championship.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the Bears are in a great situation here because, again, you're the 17th seed. Everybody's expecting Westfield to win this game. They won here a couple weeks ago. They beat you by 9, so everybody's expecting Westfield to win. So you kind of, like I say, you have nothing to lose in this game. You get to play kind of with your hair on fire type of an idea, and in doing so, you win this game. Then you're going to face a Green Canyon team who probably, in all reality, that's a little bit of a trap game, in my opinion, for Green Canyon, because they're going to expect to win that game, right?
Especially at home, yeah.
And again, Trent, like you say, it's whatever team in this state tournament can get hot at the right time. That's the team that's going to make a run, and you'll see some of these lower seeds make a run because they get hot at the right time.
Yeah, and I'm a little interested, especially this 4A bracket, Ridgeline gets the number 3 seed in the tournament, pacing the number 2. Ridgeline, to me, if they're the 3rd best team in Region 4, this is a wide open race, really. I've seen Ridgeline be pretty good this year, but looking
lately,
at their roster, I don't see them as the 3rd best team in 4A. So this is kind of anybody's race, especially these first couple of rounds.
Yeah, if you really start going back and looking at it, Westfield only lost to Ridgeline by 3, and we felt like Bear River in the last game should have beat Ridgeline. They had every opportunity to.
Both games they played Ridgeline.
So it's very interesting to me. I start going through that bracket, and I still think Green Canyon is the clear favorite, in my opinion. There hasn't been anybody that I've seen. Some of those Southern Utah schools are interesting just because that is a Southern Utah tournament, and being as it's going to be played at SUU. So I do like a Hurricane coming from that side. I do like a Dixie in that regard. Theoretically, in the past, those middle-of-the-state teams, your Paysons, Hillcrests, Cottonwood, once they get into this setup, they're not as good as what the RPI says. That doesn't take anything away from them. Bear got beat by Cottonwood last year, but to me, it's going to come down to someone from the South and probably Green Canyon is who it comes down to for me. But it's going to be an interesting way to see. We'll kind of hopefully, I don't know if we get any text messages in this building, but hopefully get a few updates throughout the night and be able to kind of have an idea of where everybody's at, because I think Logan's at.
So Logan is at Skyview tonight. That's the only, and then let's see, Mountain Crest has got to be playing as well.
Mountain Crest is at Uinta. I know.
Yes, they are. So those are the 4 schools playing, and then Green Canyon and Ridgeline get byes in the first round from Region 11. So a lot of action going on tonight. Well, again, my phone's in airplane mode on here. It says SOS, so as fancy and new as this school is, apparently you can't get service in this building. We appreciate the athletic director connecting us to their Wi-Fi so that we could bring you the broadcast tonight. You are listening to the Kent's Market pregame show as we get you ready for the Bear River Bears and the Westfield Longhorns in round 1 of the State 4A Basketball Championships. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank Mays Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank Mays Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmaysskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com. The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking. Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Welcome back, Bears fans, as we are getting you ready for Westfield and Bear River.
Little Janet Jackson national anthem there, Trent.
I feel like that was like a Super Bowl rendition.
That was.
Super Bowl.
That was her Super Bowl rendition.
It's like we had her here tonight. So we'll get the starting lineups for tonight's game. Again, first round state 4A basketball championships tonight as Bear River draws the road opener. Kaser Thurgood will step in. He wears number 1. Joining him, senior number 2, Cash Avery. Number 5, senior Bridger Adams. Number 15, senior Titan Jones. And junior number 12, Beckham Reese. That's the starting 5 for our Bears. Uniform check tonight brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, a preferred auto body repair center in Tremonton. And they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Call 257-7825. For Westfield, they will be in their home white uniforms, trimmed in orange. Just picture the Texas Longhorns.
That's a burnt orange.
Yeah, it's different. I don't know what else to call it though, but orange.
It's burnt orange.
You think Texas Longhorns, that's what it looks like in here, but it's the Westfield Longhorns. Bear River will be in their road reds, trimmed in black and white with black letters and numbers, and Westfield in white with the burnt orange. It's the Longhorns and the Bears on 104.9 The Ranch tonight. Round 1 of the state championships. Players exchange some pleasantries and we'll be ready to roll. Ty Jones will step in with Harrison for Westfield. Ball's up, tip is controlled by Bear River, and Adams will hand over to Kaser Thurgood. Thurgood, Bear River's leading scorer. He's been great all year long. They'll need a big performance from him tonight. Cash Avery hits Thurgood on a cut, up and under layup, won't go. Rebound taken by Harrison. Quick outlet by Westfield. They'll go all the way down. Left-hand layup is up and good by Cole McCormick. And Westfield with the early 2-0 lead.
Bear River just not getting back in transition defense there.
Bear River breaks the full court pressure. They get it to Ty Jones on the low block. He won't take the jump shot. He'll move to the middle, kick it over to Adams. He'll fake, drive down the base, kick it out. Wide open 3 from Jones, a little strong. Rebound taken by Fowers. Quickly down the right side goes Daxton Lauder. Swing it around a couple of times and he'll come back up top. Drive into the paint. Skip pass over in the corner, and that ball hits the end line out of bounds. Turnover. Again, Westfield will extend their defense full court. Little zone pressure here, try and create a turnover. Bear River's able to break it. Cash Avery handles up top, swing it over to Reese. Corner now Adams. He'll drive baseline. He'll change his mind, come back out with it, and Ty Jones receives it. Now that goes pick and roll. Adams has it. Now swing it around to Avery. Kaser cuts through. They won't give it to him. He'll hand it instead to Bridger on the right wing. Skip past cross court. Ty Jones. He won't shoot the three this time. Now up top to Reese. Step back three is up and short off the rim. Rebound taken again by number 23, Jordan Harrison. Jackson Slaw handles on the left wing. He's their leading scorer. Skip pass in the corner to McCormick. Tries to throw it underneath. Tapped around, but chased down in the corner by Lauder. Here's a three-pointer up top. Rattles in and out from Jackson Slaw. Tapped around. Bear River tries to save it and eventually goes into the hands of Cash Avery. 2-0 Westfield. Just under 6 minutes to go, and there's a give and go. Cash Avery unable to handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds, just a little bit out of the reach. So not the start you wanted if you're Bear River.
No, and both teams seeming pretty tense here to start this first quarter, and a little understandable as it's first round of playoffs.
Drew Faddis is checked in for Westfield. He throws under to McCormick. Now they'll skip it around to the left side of the floor. Harrison has it in the left corner. He'll get a screen from Faddis. Won't use it. Now he'll hand to Faddis in the corner. They'll reset up top with Lauder. Kick to the corner, Harrison. They'll fake the drive. Now step to the left, shoot the jumper, and knock it down. Jordan Harrison. I remember thinking, Josh, when they played at Bear River, this Harrison kid was probably the most athletic player on the team. Looks pretty good early here. 4-0 Westfield. Just about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bear River working it around the perimeter. Ty Jones over to Reese. He'll drive baseline. That's cut off. Hands back to Ty. He'll fake. He'll drive. Kick over to Adams. Nothing there. He drives this time. Kicks it over to Cash Avery. Catch and shoot three in the corners. Good. There's one of your keys, Josh. Get Cash an early three.
All set up by a great drive there by Bridger Adams.
4-3 Westfield. Here's a drive by McCormick. Traveled, got away with it, but Bear River knocks it away and steals it. Cash Avery strong to the other end. He's blocked. Goes into the hands of Tyden Jones, and he's blocked. And off to the races comes Westfield back the other way. Good defensive possession for the Longhorns.
Tyden Jones got to go up a lot stronger than that.
Here's a skip pass in the corner. McCormick won't shoot the three. He'll drive baseline. He's fouled on the drive. Yeah, Ty kind of got that and just thought he could put it up.
One thing I'd like to see Bear River do is go into Tyden Jones. I think he's bigger, he's stronger than anybody else that Westfield has. Let him pound it on the inside and then work inside out. Right now he's sitting at a three-point line. He does you a bit more good on the interior than outside.
There's a pass underneath. Jackson Slaw with a quick fadeaway jumper, rattles in and out. Rebound, Cash Avery. He'll outlet to Bridger Adams, and the Bears are on the move, trailing by 1. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ty Jones handles in the corner, skips it up top to Reese. He'll get a screen from Ty. Swing it up top to Avery. He'll drive, kick it to Ty Jones in the corner for three. Little strong, and the rebound taken by Lauder. So no second chance opportunities yet for the Bears. Westfield will work on the perimeter. Here's a drive by Faddis on Jones. That goes nowhere. He'll hand back to Jackson Slaw. Up top to Daxton Lauder again. Now into the corner. Spowers up top. Faddis looks to drive on Ty Jones. Spin move, lost the ball, taken away by Reese.
What are we doing?
His outlet pass again goes past Cash Avery, and that's about the 5th turnover here in the first quarter for Bear River.
About the 3rd turnover for Beckham Reese so far here tonight. So Bear River got to clean the game up. I mean, just not playing the way that you need to win a state playoff game right now.
Front court comes Daxton Lauder. They'll throw into the high post to Faddis. Hand back to Fowers. Bears come up and hedge him. Ball's loose, but Faddis gets it, and then they give Kaser Thurgood a foul as he was scrambling to get back to his feet. So first foul on Kaser, second team foul against Bear River. And Westfield will have it, leading 4-3, 3:14 to go in the quarter. Lauder up top gets a screen from Fowers. The ball's taken away out of his hands and into Kaser Thurgood's hands. Here's a pass to Reese. Underhand layup is good. Bear River jumps out in front, 5-4. Jackson Slaw makes a drive spin move. Underhand scoop won't go. Good help defense from Maverick Sorensen, and the ball's tapped around and taken by Cash Avery. He'll throw up top to Cody Nelson, who's checked in, and Coach Shaw screaming for a timeout, and he'll get it. We'll take it as well. 5 for Bear River, 4 for Westfield on 104.9 The Ranch.
Here, tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmayskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
2:44 to go in the first quarter. Bear River leading 5-4. Now, first quarter that's been plagued by turnovers for both teams. Cash Avery has it up top for Bear River after the timeout. Over to Reese on the right wing. Throws into the post. Maverick Sorensen catch and shoot layup. Misses everything. Good play design, but unable to get the bucket. And Westfield the other way on the rebound. Left side. Fake and a drive by Fowers. Goes up. He misses the layup. Rebound taken by Sorensen. Outlet pass to Cash Avery. He'll pull up. Deep three from the wing. Won't quite make it. And Slaw comes away with the rebound. Quickly the other way, and he's tripped up by Cash Avery trying to slow him down, and that'll be foul on Cash. Westfield has it on the inbound, goes to Harrison. He'll hand back to Slaw, catch and shoot three, won't go. Rebound taken by Kaser Thurgood. He'll bring it to the front court himself, left side. Now skip it over to Reese. He'll throw it in the corner to Cash Avery, nothing there. Swing it back out. Reese will reset, throws it up to Cody Nelson, almost stolen. Now into the high post, kick it back. Reese, catch and shoot three is up, won't go. Rebound again, one and done for Bear River. Lauder comes away with the ball. He'll handle on the left side, now dribble up top of the three-point line out near half court. He'll throw into the high post to Fowers. And back to Lauder. Now they'll try the left side of the floor. Into Harrison in the post. He works on Maverick Sorensen. Lost the ball. And they'll give Sorensen the foul in the process.
I gave it to Cash Avery. That's his second.
Oh, okay. Cash reached in. So Westfield will inbound under the basket. They lob in. It goes to Fowers. He muscles his way up. Good defense from Maverick Sorensen, and the Bears come away after the missed shot. It will be Thurgood on the left side. Kaser drives into the high post. Kick it over to Nelson on the wing. He'll fake the three, drive into the high post, and he's fouled. So Bear River will inbound under the basket, leading 5-4. Feels like we're trailing, but Westfield unable to take advantage. And here's the inbound pass, goes to Reese. He fumbles it once, twice, kicks it up off the glass, won't go. Rebound taken again by Harrison. He'll bring it all the way down himself. Crossover on Nelson. Reverse spin move to the basket. Great defense from Nelson to block that shot.
Great job by Cody there, just understanding he's going to go back into him.
That was actually a great move by Harrison, but better defense. Westfield the inbound under the basket. The lob goes into Fowers. They'll skip it once, twice, now into the corner. Catch and shoot three. McCormick won't go. Rebound Adams.
Somebody take the lid off the basket for both teams, please.
Bear River.
First 1 to 10 wins the night.
22 seconds on the shot clock, 25 in the game. Bear River content to let this work its way down. Kaser now up top, isolated on Slaw. They'll lob into the high post to Maverick Sorensen. Nothing doing there. Skip to the corner. Cody Nelson, catch and shoot three is up. Almost an air ball, barely caught the rim, and rebound taken by Slaw. He'll pull up from three, won't go off the back iron, tapped once, and the quarter will end. Fortunately, it ends 5-4. Bear River somehow out in front by one. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Tools on aisle 50. With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. 5-4 Bear River. Yeah, you heard that right. 5-4. I think each team has more turnovers.
Not even a football score. That's a baseball score, Trent.
Each team has more turnovers than they have points. Westfield will have it to start the second quarter. They'll go to Harrison in the high post. They come to trap him, skip it over once, twice. They'll shoot the three from the left wing. That won't go, so the lid stays on for the Longhorns. Rebound taken by Adams. It's a good time to give the Castlelite brick of the game to both teams.
The entire first quarter.
Whether you're looking for brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castlelite. Online at castlelite.com. Bears throwing to the low post to Ty Jones. Kick it out, Cody Nelson. He'll take 2 steps in and shoot it from 15 feet, knock it down. Cody Nelson. Bears up 7-4. Here's a drive on the wing by Slaw. Pushes off on Adams. No call. Swing it around to McCormick. Now to Fowers. Lauder. Now to Fowers on the left side. Slaw comes through to get it up top. Kaser on him. Slaw looks to drive into the post. Bullied around by Kaser. One pass to the corner, and he gets it back up top. Now Harrison comes through. Lots of movement here. 7, 6, 5. They come up to double team. 3, 2, 1. He gets the three off and almost makes it, and Ty Jones comes away with the backside rebound. Great defense. And the way we're scoring, that defense is going to have to stay there. Here's a pass into the post. Ty Jones.
Take it, Ty.
Had the open layup. Didn't see it. Now he'll spin around and shoot the fadeaway.
He had it a lot easier. He just took the hard one.
I don't think I've seen a shot hit that hard off the glass and go in. Nice bank shot from Ty Jones, and the Bears up 9-4. It's a runaway. Here's Fowers up top. Bears are kind of hedging up on every screen, try and create some turnovers. Now they get a pass
I was going to say
to Harrison, who runs over Bridger Adams. Offensive foul.
And a great anticipation there by Bridger. He got outside the circle, set his feet, able to draw that foul. And right now, this is a chance for the Bears. They've got a little bit of momentum. You go down and get another bucket here, and I think Westfield's got to call a timeout to kind of stem the tide a little bit.
Westfield will extend their defense. Now they'll kind of back out of it. Looks like a man-to-man from Westfield. Kaser handles up top, over to Nelson on the left wing. Oh, good look underneath to Adams, finds himself wide open, finishes the layup, and there's your timeout, Josh. Bear River 11, Westfield 4. It's a 6-0 run to start the second quarter for the Bears. There's a timeout on the floor, and we'll take it. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
.551 to go in the second quarter. Bear River leading by 7. After the timeout from Westfield. Special thanks to Central Milling. They produce high-quality flour for home and commercial kitchens. They are the Ferrari of flour. Central Milling is proud to help bring you this broadcast. Harrison has it, dives under the basket on the left side. Fake once, twice, kick it in the corner. Good rotation from Bear River. Slaw out of control, and they're going to give him a bailout call.
Yeah, that definitely was a bailout call there.
He drove in there, had nowhere to go on the Euro step, and just kind of flopped backwards, and he'll be at the line for 2.
And that's 2 on Tyden Jones.
Jackson Slaw steps to the line. Free throw is good, and the curse has been broken for Westfield. They finally get a point on the board after being at 4 forever. 5:36 to go in the second quarter. Slaw misses the second free throw, tapped over by Reese, and it's out of bounds off Bear River. So
it's interesting, Trent. We came in talking about both these teams had big scorers in Slaw and Thurgood. That free throw was the first bucket between the two of them so far in this game.
Harrison gets it on the inbound, hand back to McCormick. Lauder comes to get it, and in the process, there's a foul. Another illegal screen set by McCormick. Bear River will have it. I've noticed the game has been pretty physical, Josh. They've been pushing Kaser on every cut, kind of knocking him around just a little bit. Jackson Slaw uses his shoulder a ton to try and create separation. We'll see how they call the rest of this game. Cody Nelson up top, swing it over to Maverick Sorensen on the right wing. Kaser cutting and slashing in the post. Adams up top, he'll dribble, then crossover. He's in the low post. They'll have to reset up top. Kaser fakes once, twice, drives in there, steps through, floats it up, just a little short off the rim. Really tough shot that time from Kaser. And Westfield will take it the other way. Into the low post is Jaden Fowers.
I was going to say, that's a travel.
Spun around once, twice, and
great defense there by Maverick Sorensen underneath. And it is the Bears' defense that's keeping them in this game, because offensively they just are not getting anything going.
11-5 Bear River, under 5 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Nelson has it. They throw into the post to Kaser, looks to make his move. They come over, they double team him, tapped once. He still muscles it up, tries to score. He misses everything, and then rebound. Maverick Sorensen, and he's fouled. Just that's really tough.
Yeah, they got to get him a little more ISO. One thing Westfield's doing, they're sending 2 guys at Kaser as soon as he's got the ball. So either you got to go ISO, you got to run him off screens, or Kaser's got to understand, hey, they're sending 2 guys at me, so somebody's got to be open. Kind of have that trailer come behind him a little bit.
So substitution for Westfield, Gavin Ortegan comes in. First time we've seen him. Westfield short bench tonight. It's only the second sub that's been in for Westfield. Here's a quick inbound. Maverick Sorensen springs free and gets an easy 2, and Bear River goes up 13-5. Left wing, fake a 3, and here's Slaw on the drive, kicks it back out, swing it around once. Here's Fowers for 3. That won't go. Slaw underneath. Another foul as he pushed off on the rebound attempt. I think that's his second. Oh, they say his first. That can't be his first.
It's his, I have it as his first.
Oh, okay. I must have.
I've got McCormick for 2.
I thought the one offensive foul down here was on him, but must have been I must have had that wrong. My bad. I don't get them all right. That's Josh's job. That's why we got him here. And the officials are going to stop play as Bridger Adams comes to the front court with the basketball. Unsure of what the discussion is, but we've got 4:37 to go in the second quarter. Bears by 8. Very low scoring game, 13-5. Cash Avery will inbound in front of the Westfield student section. Reminder, tonight's game live video stream as well. Go to YouTube and search Bear River Bears Sports, or you can go to Cache Valley Daily and find the link to tonight's live video stream. And as always on the radio at 104.9 The Ranch. Cache Valley Daily, the latest news about what's going on in your community is found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. Greer's Hardware, Greer's Do It Best Hardware is always looking to improve your shopping experience. See them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. And Mike Knorr Plumbing, when you need someone to fix a leak quickly, call the best of Northern Utah silver medalist Mike Knorr Plumbing, 257-0646. Josh, have you been able to figure out what is going on out here?
I don't know. They keep looking at iPads and different things. I know we don't have replay in this. This is still for a Utah basketball. We don't have replay. I know that. So
the facility here is very nice.
Unless they lost power or Wi-Fi, maybe.
There's digital scoreboards on all 4 corners of the building. But unfortunately, once you get in here, it's like you're in a microwave box because you can't get a text or a call out. This is like lockdown in here. Guess we'll take a short break as we try and figure out what the delay is. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball. That's playoff basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Selections to breaking news to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton, online at gspike.com.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
.430 to go until halftime. The delay is over. I think there was some sort of issue with the clock or the scoreboard. They were resetting scores and numbers up there, but as it stands, 4:30 to go in the quarter, 13-5. Bear River with the 8-point lead. That is right. Westfield
Trent, that delay just killed everybody's momentum.
All that offensive momentum down the drain. Adams handles up top. Cash Avery now on the right wing. Kaser works underneath to try and spring free on the post, working on Jackson Slaw. Now we will have his second foul. Those two have really been going at each other. So that is the 15th foul, and that's a nice break for Bear River as they will shoot free throws the rest of this quarter. See if that tames Westfield's defense just a little bit. They've really been physical with Kaser.
And now that they are in foul trouble, if I'm the Bears, I'm going right at them on every possession. I'm not going to settle for a three unless it's wide open. You've got to take the ball inside.
Well, and all night, Kaser has been rarely on the perimeter, doing most of his work in the post. Misses the first free throw. He'll get one more. Second free throw is up, and that's good. So Kaser's on the board. I believe that's his first point, Josh?
Yep.
It is. Westfield breaks Bear River's pressure. Slaw kicks in the corner. They won't shoot the three. Now they'll wing it around the perimeter and reset with Lauder. Daxton Lauder throws into the high post to Faddis. He'll look to make a strong drive with the right hand up off the glass, and he scores their first field goal since early in the first quarter. Makes the score 14-7.
It's actually their first field goal of the second quarter period. They only have a free throw.
Cash Avery handles up top. Kaser gives him a screen. They'll kick back to Kaser. Fakes the three, looks to drive. Spin move once. Underhand scoop is up. Ooh, almost goes down, but another really tough shot. And Jackson Slaw comes to the front court, skip to the corner. No three there. Reset up top with Lauder. He'll look to make a move on Kaser into the high post to Harrison. Up top, Faddis, catch and shoot three is good, and Westfield's on a run. 5 in a row, makes the score 14-10 Bear River. So Bear River unable to make hay while Westfield was struggling. Now they'll go to Sorensen up top to Reese. Back up to Cash Avery. Bridger Adams cuts through, now over to the left side to Reese. Kaser gets into the post. Thought they had a chance to get it into
they've
Kaser.
had two cutters that they should have given the ball up to, and they missed both of them.
Adams will take a three from the right wing. It's up and good. Beautiful shot. Bridger Adams stops the run from Westfield. It's now 17-10 Bear River. 2:48 to go in the half. High post again to Harrison. And Kaser, he runs right through him. He can't do that.
That's going to be 2 on Kaser, so you're going to see him probably leave for most of the rest of the half here.
He does. Kaser will come out. They'll inbound to Harrison. Bears were asleep, and he goes up with the left hand and scores. My goodness. (17-12) Bear River. 2:30 to go in the half. Nelson up top. Looks to drive, picks the ball up, and he's tripped up in the process, and that'll be 2 free throws for Cody Nelson. Really interesting first half we have going here in the first round matchup between Bear River and Westfield. And Cody Nelson misses the first free throw. He'll get one more. Second free throw is up, and that's perfect. 18-12 Bear River. Westfield breaks the pressure. They get it to Jackson Slaw. Now over to Harrison. They'll reset up top with Daxton Lauder. Into the high post to Faddis on the left side. He makes a move on Maverick Sorensen. Spins left, goes up off the glass with the left hand. Won't go, but he's fouled. Boy, that was ticky-tack there.
Yeah, I felt like that one was a little bit late for as physical as the game has been up to this point. That's a foul I'd probably like to just see let go.
Faddis to the free throw line. First one's up and good. Faddis' second free throw is up, and that's good. It's the student section letting everyone know Faddis is the freshman out there on the floor, and he's the leading scorer.
Averages 6 points on the season. He's already got 7 there in the second quarter. So
he's knocked down a big three, a couple buckets. Now free throw up. Now we got one official that's decided to call everything now. Interesting. Who was that foul on?
Maverick Sorensen. That's going to be his second as well. So
illegal screen from Maverick Sorensen, and Westfield will come the other way. Lauder again up top. Swing it to Fowers. In the high post, Harrison. Now Faddis on the right wing. They'll swing it around, go to the left side of the floor. Foul. Lauder will reset. They'll get a screen from Harrison. Cut off. They swing it around. Faddis fakes the three, drives down the middle of the floor, goes up with the right hand and scores. The freshman doing it all for the Longhorns. Up top, Maverick. Sorensen drives in, kicks it over to Reese. Catch and shoot three is up, won't go. Backside rebound taken by Westfield. It's Fowers off and running. Kicks it over to Harrison. Score 18-16, Bear River by 2. Here's almost a steal from Cash Avery. And then the ball is saved, but Westfield was standing out of bounds when the ball hit Harrison, so it'll be Bear River's basketball. Under a minute to go now in the first half. Bear River leading by 2. Very low scoring game, 18-16. Reese has it up top over to Cash Avery. Up top to Kaser. Throws it over to Cody Nelson, almost over his head. He retrieves it. They'll get it up to Adams now up top. Not a lot of movement here for Bear River. I'm not sure what the plan is on this possession. Cash Avery has it, drives into the high post, spin once, back to the left, shots up. It's an air ball. Retrieved by Harrison, and quick outlet. They got numbers the other way. Slaw goes up, scores. Score is now tied at 18. Delay of game warning, I believe, called on Westfield. And Bear River will have it for what could be the final possession of the half as Westfield has come back to tie the score at 18. Kaser up top. They're content to let him dribble it down. Now 10 on the clock. He drives into the paint, goes up strong, floats it up, won't go. He went a little too early and got numbers going the other way. Slaw has it on the wing. He dribbles it off his leg, picks it up, shoots the three from the corner, and it's perfect. End of quarter execution gets Bear River again as Kaser's drive left 7 seconds on the clock. And Westfield, after all of that, Josh, is going to lead by 3 at the end of the first half, 21-18. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the Golden Spike Electric halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch.
System service, Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking. Golden Spike Electric, local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmayskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com. The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around, and it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Welcome to the Golden Spike Electric Halftime Show. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. Interesting first half. Bear River trailing by 3, 21-18. You heard that score correctly. At one point, it was 18-11 for Bear River. And Westfield goes on a little 10-0 run to end the first half, and they have the 3-point lead at home in this first round playoff matchup. And Josh, it wasn't pretty either way. Fortunately for Westfield, they got some momentum going there for the last couple minutes of the quarter, and as a result, they lead by 3.
Yeah, your word of interesting is a lot nicer than what my word would be of that first half. I would describe that as ugly, ugly basketball for both teams. Take away the last 2-3 minutes of Westfield in which they kind of, like, say, go on a 10-0 run there. But outside of that, it was just not a pretty basketball. Bear River, the turnovers have haunted you again here tonight, not taking care of the basketball, not executed well, and in my opinion, have failed to make any adjustments to get Kaser Thurgood open to make a shot. It's become very apparent that Westfield's going to send 2 guys at him the whole time. So you've got to make an adjustment to draw something up to get him free if you're going to rely on him to score. Outside of that, I mean, Westfield, had it not been for Faddis, he had 9 points in the second quarter. They would not be in the situation they're in, no. Right? And we talked about a little in the pregame show that when you get to state tournaments, it's the teams that have a guy that steps up and kind of plays bigger than who they usually are the teams that are usually successful, and Faddis has kind of done that tonight. But Slaw, here's the other thing, right? Slaw was averaging 13 points as their leading scorer. Didn't have any points till the last 2 minutes of that quarter, and then he had 6 points just like that. So for Bear River, you got to figure out a way to get the offense going. That's been the biggest issue all year for Bear River has been offense. Hopefully Coach Shaw and that coaching staff can draw something up and get some changes made.
Yeah, and Kaser's been working hard. A lot of what he's been trying to do is on the block, and I understand why. He's good underneath the basket, but as you mentioned, Josh, Kaser really forcing the issue tonight under the basket and some double teams, some really tough looks, and that a granny shot almost goes in from half court by the cheerleader. Nice effort.
That was the best shot of the whole first half.
But yeah, Kaser, nothing has come easy tonight. That's really the first time I've seen Kaser try and force the issue and not really he's makes some tough shots this year, but he's really forced a few tonight that really probably shouldn't have been taken.
Yeah, I think, and that's a combination of it's a big game, right? State playoffs, and also a combination of little frustration, I would say, in that. So my thing is I go back to it, the first 2 possessions of the game, I said, Trent, what I would do is if I was Bear River, give Tyden Jones the ball on the inside block. Westfield does not have a guy that can guard Tyden Jones on the inside.
Nope.
So have him go inside or even have him start at the top with a key. That's fine. Let him attack, because right now they don't have anybody that can stop him, but instead we're sucking everybody out so far, and what that's allowing is when Kaser does go to attack, they're just collapsing guys on him to shut him down. So the one thing the Bears cannot do in this second half, and I'll just say this, is they cannot get into what normally has happened in the past and just become a three happy team and just settle for shooting threes. They still have to attack the basket. They only shot 2 threes in the second quarter. They scored 13 points. They shot 7 threes in the first quarter, only scored 5 points. So don't settle for the 3. You still got to attack the basket, but got to get a little creative on how to get guys open.
21-18, Westfield over Bear River. First round matchup. The winner moves on to face the number 1 overall seed Green Canyon on Saturday. That game, of course, would be at Green Canyon, but the Bears with some work to do here. 1 half of basketball left to play, trailing by 3. We'll see what kind of adjustments are made. We'll take one more break. This has been the Golden Spike Electric Halftime Show. We will be back for the start of the third quarter between the Longhorns and the Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
This morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brand Cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking. Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Start of the third quarter, Bear River trailing Westfield 21-18. Very low scoring first half. We documented the struggles. Both sides turned the ball over quite a bit, especially in that first quarter. At one point, there were more turnovers than points. Bear River got out to a 10-point lead in the second quarter, and Westfield closes the quarter, I believe, on a 10-0 run to take the 21-18 lead over the Bears.
And one of the things that I think Bear River missed out on is Westfield was in foul trouble with 5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left in that second quarter, and Bear River only got to the foul line once there. You've got to take advantage of those situations. Bear River should have attacked, so we'll go with second half, and hopefully the Bears have made some adjustments and can get some good looks at the bucket.
Bear River has it to start the third quarter. Cash Avery on the left wing. Now Reese handles up top. Ty Jones working in the high post. They can't get it to him, or they choose not to. They'll swing it over to Reese. Now into the post to Adams. Swing it over to Cash Avery. Catch and shoot three is up and good. So Cash has made a couple of threes. He made one early in the game, and now he makes one here early in the third quarter.
And a good play call there by the Bears. They ran an offense, got some guys open, and it's a lot easier to make baskets when you're wide open than it is to shoot contested shots.
Here's Slaw, drives baseline. They come over and double team him. He'll hand back to Fowers. Drive, miss a wide open layup. Fortunate break there for Bear River, and the rebound is taken by Adams. 21 all our score. Kaser Thurgood gets it over in the corner.
Oh, missed Reese cutting there.
Now Cash Avery up top, swing around to Ty Jones. Oh, there's a good cut by Cash. He gets it in the low block. Looks to make one move. Now he'll kick it out to Ty Jones. Catch and shoot jumpers up and good. They'll give him three. I thought his toe was on the line. We'll take the three though. 24-21, Bear River early in the third quarter. Little 6-0 burst. Lauder handles up top, swing it over to Jackson Slaw. They try and throw into Harrison. It's taken away by Cash Avery, and he'll push it quickly the other way. Now they'll have to back out of it. He'll swing it over right side to Reese. Now up top, Kaser. He looks to drive. Spin move to the middle, floated up with the right hand. Oh my, it was in and out. Rebound taken by McCormick. Now Jackson Slaw. He'll get to the left side of the floor. Up top, Harrison. Now Lauder handles. Cash Avery there to guard him. Harrison comes to the high post. They'll screen for him. Now throw it over in the corner to McCormick. Up top, Harrison. Swing it around to Slaw. Catch and shoot three is up and good. So he threw in the buzzer beater at the end of the first half. Now he gets an early three here in the third quarter.
And you can tell a little bit of confidence he's got now. Seen a few fall.
24-24, Bear River and Westfield. Early in the third quarter, Ty Jones throws in the post to Reese. Looks to make a move baseline. Nothing doing, throws it out to Kaser up top, fakes the three. Tries to go into the high post. Now he'll rethink it and hand it back to Cash Avery. Now Reese on the right side. Quick throw into the post. Ty Jones up for the quick turnaround bank shot, and he hit the side of the board with it. Here's a lob in, easy pass to the other end, and it's Fowers that scores two. And Westfield regains the lead, 26-24. So tough possession there for Ty Jones. Now here's a quick pass under to Reese, and he throws up a wild layup left-handed, misses everything. Rebound taken by Lauder. He'll drive into the paint. Underhand scoop, no, he tries to throw it back to Harrison, and it goes through his hands, and it's a fast break the other way. Cash Avery goes up strong, and he'll get 2 free throws for his efforts.
And I like that. He went right at Slaughter, and that's 3 fouls now on Slaughter. So now they got to make a decision. Are they going to let him stay out there? If they do let him stay out there, set him up and go right at him again. Get him his 4th foul.
So Jackson Slaw, who the coach just looked at him and gave him the 3 sign and pointed to his temple as if to say, you got to play smart now. He will stay out there. His first free throw was no good. Is that right? I wasn't looking. No good from Cash Avery on the first. Second free throw is up. That's also no good. Rebound taken by McCormick. So Westfield stays ahead by 2. Here's a drive by McCormick. Underhand pass to Harrison. He kicks it back out for a wide open 3 by Lauder. It's missed. Slaw taps it up once, twice, won't go, and it's knocked out of bounds by Fowers. It was obviously off Fowers, but the official says nope. And Westfield will inbound under their own basket. They go into Harrison. Now reset up top with Slaw. Jackson Slaw, he'll get a screen. Looks to take a strong drive, has an easy layup, and scores it.
Man, just not good help defense from Beckham Reese there. He's got to stay with him if he's going to shift over.
Westfield up by 4, 28-24. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Reese throws over to Ty Jones on the right wing. Now over to Cash Avery. Hand back to Adams. Bears will reset. Everyone outside the 3-point line. Now they go to Reese. Adams looks to cut through. He'll set a screen for Ty Jones. Ooh, thought they should have given it to him. Now Adams springs free up top. Kick it over to Kaser. Corner 3 is up and won't go. Backside rebound, Daxton Lauder. In the corner, McCormick. Now they'll reset up top. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bear River trailing 28-24. First round playoff matchup between the 16 and 17 seed. Winner gets Green Canyon. McCormick left wing. Really working the clock on this possession. Now down to 5. They get McCormick free underneath. He goes and spins one up off the glass, won't go. Ball taken by Adams on the rebound. Adams on the left side, back cut by Kaser Thurgood. He tries to save it as he was behind the backboard, and he throws it away. Harrison up top, fakes the 3, drives into the high post, tapped away, taken away by Adams, and picks it up. Oh, they didn't want to call Jackson Slaw for his third foul.
And they called a travel on that one?
That was obviously his 4th foul, and they were like, nope, not going to call it. But the Bears will get it on the travel. That annoys me. They're the ones risking it by having him out there on the floor. They get a break. Faddis is going to check back in, the freshman for the Longhorns. He was huge in the first half, 9 points. 28-24 Westfield. 3:13 to go in the quarter. Reese comes to get it from Cash Avery. It's tapped away from him. Reese comes and takes it and tapped away again.
Wow.
2 swats, and Ty Jones comes from behind and fouls McCormick on the way up, and Ty reaches down to grab him, and McCormick almost punched at him, it looked like, saying, nope, I don't want your help.
Oh, that's not a flagrant foul, people. Everybody needs to settle down. My goodness.
So Bears in a danger zone here, trailing by 4, but in this game, a 4 or 5 point lead has been monstrous as McCormick makes the first free throw. Frank May Skidoo, find your best life on a Can-Am side-by-side from Frank May Skidoo, online at frankmayskidoo.com. Second free throw from McCormick is also good. Westfield with their biggest lead of the game, 6. Cash Avery will come slowly to the front court. Over to Tyden Jones on the right wing. Ty looks to make his move. Now he'll hand back up to Reese. Come and screen for him, and Reese has it taken away. Ty Jones gets it back, tries to throw one up at the basket, and they'll bail him out with a foul. I think the foul happened before on the 3 reach-ins that weren't called as they were trying to swat the ball away. I'll give Westfield this. They do reach in a lot. They're not getting, the Bears aren't getting a lot of benefit of the doubt on the call with those reach-ins, but they have gotten a lot of steals off of it. Bears cannot make a free throw. Tyden Jones misses the first. Kaser Thurgood comes back onto the floor, and Beckham Reese goes out. Second free throw from Ty is good. 30-25 Westfield, 2:43 to go in the third quarter. Lauder to the front court. Kaser Thurgood comes up to pick him up. Kaser.
And that'll be the third on him.
Little reach in. And that'll be the second team foul on the Bears. So no one's close to being in the penalty. Faddis has it up top. Ty Jones on him. Slaw comes through to get it. Cody Nelson steps out. Now they'll hand back to Lauder, and they'll reset. Another screen from Faddis. And a screen from Fowers. They'll hand back to him for a 3. Won't go. Tapped up by Slaw. That won't go. And rebound, Maverick Sorensen. Quick outlet to Cash Avery. He'll swing it down to Kaser on the wing. He'll drive into the high post. It's tapped away from him. Now Cash Avery on the right wing. Swinging around to Cody Nelson. He'll look to take a drive. He's bumped.
Gonna say.
Bumped pretty hard by Lauder. And Bearville inbound under the basket. 1:57 to go in the third, trailing by 5, 30-25. Kaser underneath, lobs out to Cash Avery. Ty Jones in the low post, he has it. He turns to face up. He'll shoot the 8-foot jumper, and it's good. Ty Jones.
And again, Trent, why are we not doing that every possession for Bear River? It's there.
We'll see if they go back to it. Trailing by 3 now, 30-27. Here's Fowers, fakes the three, looks to drive down the right baseline, goes up on Maverick Sorensen, who has the 3 fouls. Cash Avery gets the backside rebound on the miss, and it'll be Kaser Thurgood on the wing. Now he'll drive into the high post. Slaw on him. Kaser works hard, kicks it out to Cash. He'll fake, drive. Sorensen has it. He moves into the high post. Now give and go to Kaser, and it's knocked away on the drive and stolen away.
And that's 4 on...
So Maverick Sorensen, as I was moving the camera, ends up getting the steal right back, and then Jackson Slaw picks up the foul. Boy, we've had some bonehead fouls, and that was a bonehead one by him. Really hurts his team when he's not on the floor. He's played fantastic besides the fouls. And Bear River's going to take a timeout. Boy, Josh, this is a tough one. 1:13 to go, trailing by 3 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank Mays Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank Mays Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmaysskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
1:13 to go in the third quarter. Bear River with the ball, trailing by 3, 30-27. Quick inbound to Cash Avery, catch and shoot 3 is up and good. Cash Avery's third 3 of the game, and comes at a great time. Bear River ties the score at 30. So Jackson Slaw has come out of the game with that 4th foul. Fowers handles up top, under a minute to go now in the third. They'll go left wing. That's Fowers underneath to Harrison. He looks to make a move on Ty Jones once, twice, goes up into his body. Good defense by Ty, but Harrison gets it to go. Westfield back up by 2, 32-30. Now Kaser on the left wing. Up top to Maverick Sorensen. Swing it to the right side to Ty Jones. Kaser cuts through. They throw into him on the post. Looks to go up. Fouled. No call. Can't get the layup to go. And Westfield the other way. It's Lauder. Hands back to Harrison. Skip pass under to Faddis. Nice catch on a tough pass. Whips one up under the basket and scores. Freshman's doing it all. 34-30 Westfield. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Sorensen on the wing. Up top, Ty Jones. Kaser will come through to get it.
You got 7 seconds. Come on.
Looks like they're just going to go ISO with Kaser and see if he can get his shot. He'll pull up from 8 feet. Shots up, round and out. Boy, Kaser cannot get one to fall. And Bear River's going to go to the final quarter, trailing by 4. 34 for Westfield, 30 for Bear River on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50. With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bear River trailing by 4 at Westfield. Post Consumer Brand Cereal, proud to bring you their annual cereal sale to benefit the United Way. Watch for it this fall. That's already happened, Josh. I didn't need to say that part anymore. Fall has passed.
Fall has passed. That is true.
Westfield will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, leading by 4.
And Westfield going to go right back with Slaw to start this with 4 fouls.
So interesting decision. They're going for it all right now. As Harrison handles up top for Westfield. Looks to drive on Maverick Sorensen, runs him over. Left-hand layup won't go, taps it up once, and rebound taken by Bridger Adams. And they're going to give Maverick Sorensen a foul. That was a late call. So Harrison is going to step to the line for 2. Riverside Corner Sinclair, home to famous chicken strips and was recognized in the best of northern Utah. Stop by on your way in or out of town. You'll be glad that you did. And Rudd Funeral Home. Rudd Funeral Home in Tremont and Garland. Treat your family with care and compassion in your time of need. Find them online at ruddfuneralhome.com. Harrison knocks down the first free throw. Westfield back up 5. He'll get one more. Free throw is up and short off the rim. Rebound by Adams.
All right, if you're Bear River, this is where you got to start going. You can't wait till there's 3 minutes left in this quarter. You got to get the offense going right now.
Ty Jones has it in the corner. Now skip it up to Maverick Sorensen. Fake right, go left into the high post. Hand back to Kaser. Tries to slip it under to Adams. It's tapped away out of bounds off the Longhorns. Kaser will inbound. He'll throw into Cash Avery. Throws under to Maverick Sorensen. Thought Maverick could have went up, and instead spins around and has the ball stripped out of his hands. Quick fast break the other way. Lauder goes up. Reverse layup is good. Wow, tough reverse finish. Westfield up 7. I believe that's their biggest lead of the game. Now Adams on the left wing gets a screen from Ty Jones. Adams goes baseline, has to pick up his dribble. He's cut off. Now goes up for the layup, and he scores. As the defense split just a little bit, and Adams recognized it. Much needed bucket. Gets it back to 5, 37-32. Here's Harrison. Maverick Sorensen on him. Crosses him up, goes up into his body. Tough shot. And then underneath on the rebound attempt. Again, Maverick Sorensen's called for the foul. Tough break. And Beckham Reese comes back in as Sorensen will go out. I believe that's his 4th. Slaw gets it. Crossover dribble. Now he'll retreat and throw up top to Harrison. Lauder comes through and they'll reset their offense. 6 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the game. Potentially the season for Bear River. And here's a steal by Kaser Thurgood, and we got numbers 3-on-1. He'll throw to the corner. Cash Avery, catch and shoot 3. Taps around once.
I do not like that.
Hits the petition up above the board, and that'll be out of bounds. I thought Kaser, that's one I think Kaser's got to try and get the foul call or free throw line.
I don't like you shooting a jump shot 3-pointer there on that. I mean, that's just, you're in a 5-point game. You got to take care of the basketball, pick your shots a little bit better, and that just was not a good shot selection.
Here's Faddis on the right wing. Now he'll hand back to Jackson Slaw, and he'll swing it over to Lauder. They look to go into the post to Harrison. They can't get it there. Now they'll reset with Slaw up top. Now he'll drive. Free run to the basket. Underhand scoop won't go. Tapped out by Faddis, but picked up by Cash Avery. Nice rebound by Cash. He's played well tonight for Bear River. 3 threes tonight for Cash. Here's Ty Jones, comes to get it up top. Fake left, drive right. Now kick to the corner to Kaser. It's tapped away. He gets it back and hands back to Cash Avery. They'll reset. Boy, Lauder has been all over on the perimeter defensively. Active hands. Here's Kaser. Step back 3 is up. Won't go. Battling under the basket. It's tapped once. Now picked up by Cash Avery. Oh, and here's a foul as Fowers tries to slap from behind. Boy, Bears have got to get some buckets. Just the first team foul for Westfield. Bear has 3 team fouls in this quarter. Kaser will have it up top. They'll throw to the right wing to Cash Avery. Kaser goes through. They won't give it to him. Now they'll swing it around and they'll try the other side of the floor. Reese has it. Now up to Bridger Adams. Cash Avery fakes the 3, looks to drive into the paint, scoop up, tapped away by Harrison and out of bounds. I like the move by Cash, strong move to the basket.
So I'm going to go back to it, Trent. We saw an easy bucket underneath by Tyden Jones and a little turnaround jump shot. We haven't seen him go back inside again.
There's inbound. They lob out front to Adams. Tough pass. He picks it up. And Bears look like they're unsure what they're doing on this possession. I thought that was a jump ball. They'll call a travel on Bridger Adams as he drove in there. And again, the active hands from Westfield caused trouble. 4:56 to go. Bear River trailing by 5 on the road against Westfield. The winner moves on to play Green Canyon. Faddis, the freshman, up top. Hands back to Fowers. Left-hand dribble drive cut off, and he'll hand back to Slaw, and they'll reset with Lauder. Lauder throws to Harrison, tapped away and stolen away.
Oh, that's got to be an open court foul.
And Kaser is fouled after he stole it by Lauder. I don't think that is a thing in high school basketball, but if it was, we'd be at the free throw line. Actually ends up being a great foul if you're Lauder. Stop an easy 2 from Kaser Thurgood. Inbound goes to Bridger. Bears have struggled, though, in their half-court sets. Now Cody Nelson, who's checked in, is on the right wing. Throw underneath the Cash Avery. Stolen away by Faddis. Quick, fast break the other way. Now they'll reset. And Jackson Slaw. Lefty dribble. Adams out to pick him up. Now back to Lauder. This 5-point lead for Westfield seems like they've been ahead by 5 for the whole second half. Bears just unable to really close the gap. Here's Fowler, swing it out to Lauder, fake a 3, goes by the defense, kick it over to Slaw for an open 3, and that's perfect. Great drive and kick, and Jackson Slaw makes it an 8-point lead, which seems insurmountable the way we've scored it tonight. Bears have got to find offense quick. Here's Reese on a drive. Struggles with the handles. Goes up and it's blocked and stolen away. And here's Slaw, fast break the other way. Lots of fancy dribbling, and it results in Westfield resetting their offense. Bowers handles up top, wraps around.
That was a hook.
Yeah, he hooked Cash Avery to get around him, and that'll be a foul. I don't think he needed to do it either.
No,
he was by Cash. Cash kind of looked like he knew he was beat on the play and just hooks him anyway. Running out of time. The Bears want to keep their season alive. It's time to get some buckets. Kaser up top, drives into the post, kicks back Ty Jones. Catch and shoot 3 is up and good. That's a big one. Timeout. Coach Shaws, he'll set his defense, and Bear River still breathing, down 5 on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
3:11 to go in the fourth quarter, and potentially the season for Bear River boys basketball if they can't find a way to close this 5-point lead, pick up a victory on the road. In a game, Josh, where Kaser Thurgood has not scored a field goal.
Only 1 point for him through almost 3.5 quarters now, so.
Westfield has it after the timeout. Harrison up top. They'll swing it over to Lauder. Right-hand dribble. They'll come and screen. Swing it around now to the right side of the floor. McCormick has it, lefty dribble. Kaser up on him. Now Lauder again. 10 on the shot clock. Lauder left-hand dribble all the way to the basket, floated up wildly again, and he gets it to go. That's the second time He's made an unbelievable layup, and after 35 seconds off the clock, it's 2 points for Westfield. 7-point lead. Cash Avery up top, screen from Ty Jones, and they say it was an offensive foul. I'm not sure I agree with that, as Lauder just tried to fight through the screen and fell down. And now Westfield's going to call a timeout. Boy, if I'm Coach Shaw, I want an explanation on that. We'll keep it here. Hanson Motors, proud to be the only locally owned Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac dealer in Box Elder County. 3-time gold winner for new auto dealer in Best of Northern Utah. Spike Power Sports, Spike Polaris Honda is your local dealer for all the fun stuff. Razors, four-wheelers, new and used. They service them too. Find more at gspike.com. CNR Trailer Sales, whether you need a trailer for your family or your stock, CNR Trailer Sales in Elwood has what you need. Find them online at crtrailer.com. Can also find CNR this weekend at the RV show down in Sandy at the Mountain America Expo Center, Thursday through Sunday. Go check out all the latest deals on new RVs from CNR Trailers. Levitt Group of Northern Utah. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, they treat you like a person, not just a policy. Learn more by calling 695-2300. And K&N Automotive. When you need reliable auto repairs, visit K&N Automotive in Tremont for fast, quality service from complex to routine. That's K&N Automotive, inc.com today. 42-35 Westfield with a 7-point lead, 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Winner moves on to the second round, and the opponent will be the #1 ranked Green Canyon Wolves. Some work to do here for the Bears to extend their season. Left wing Slaw up top to Faddis, swinging around to Lauder, who's made a couple of really nice drives tonight. Tough layups. Now they'll get it to McCormick on the left wing. They'll throw into the post. Harrison finds himself wide open. A little step under move, and the wild right layup is good. He made that more difficult than it needed to be. But as a result, Westfield now up by 9. Biggest lead of the game for either team. Reese drives baseline, kick it back to Ty Jones. Now up to Kaser. Kaser looks to drive, bumps into McCormick. And that one was an offensive foul, and Kaser's going to get the benefit of the call. Boy, this ref struggled the last couple possessions.
Yes, he has.
I think, I don't want to say makeup call, but I don't know. Interesting. He didn't want Coach Shaw to yell at him right there that close.
Yeah, I mean.
Kaser's going to inbound under the basket. 1:50 to go. Inbound goes to Reese. Scores and need it quick. Reese goes up, blocked. Backside rebound, Tyden Jones. He's blocked by Faddis, the freshman, all over the floor, and it's chased down by McCormick, and they're going to give the foul to Reese. Just cannot get the ball in the bucket. And again, there was those 2 attempts at the basket, Josh, flat-footed. Just can't get off the floor.
Yeah, just no energy, just.
Whereas we've seen some drives from Westfield tonight that have been wildly put up, but with some athleticism. Give yourself a chance to make it. As Westfield skips the ball back and forth, they're content to run 35 seconds each time, and that would be a victory with Bear River trailing by 9. Here's a pass into the post to Harrison. Kick it back out to Lauder. They're not going to shoot. They got 10 more seconds. Now back to Harrison. Easy layup is good. This one's all but over. 11-point lead, 1 minute to go. Cash Avery a deep 3, and that won't go. Backside rebound, Reese. He'll hand back to Adams. He'll shoot the step back 3, and that's blocked. And Kaser has it under the basket. He'll go up, and it's blocked. 3 blocks in a row. Cash Avery gets it for 3, and he knocks it down. Cash Avery. One bright scoring spot for Bear River tonight has been Cash Avery, his 4th three-pointer. Been a game that scoring has been really tough to come by for Bear River. I think Westfield must have 9 blocks tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Westfield's played great defensively. I'll go back to it, Trent. To me, Westfield's made enough adjustments offensively to get the ball in the guys' hands they need it to be in. Bear River has failed to make any adjustments during this entire game. So that to me is a little bit frustrating, especially, when I'm sorry. I'm just going to put it blank. Bear River's a better team than Westfield is. I think Bear River can beat them. That's the thing. And so you're going to walk out of here unless a miracle happens with a loss in another game that has happened throughout the year where you feel like you should have won, but because you don't make adjustments, you don't execute, you end up walking away with a loss. And unfortunately, this loss is going to end your season.
Yeah, and if the adjustments were talked about, we certainly have not been able to execute those adjustments. Sometimes from our perspective, it feels like nothing's changing out there on the floor, but sometimes the players just struggle to make any sort of in-game adjustments, and that's what it's kind of appeared tonight for Bear River. So they'll try and put some full court pressure on. Got to have steals. And here's a pass from Faddis that would have been stolen, but they say Cash Avery got him with the foul. So the freshman, Faddis, will go to the free throw line. First one's up and no good. What's really unfortunate, Josh, is Kaser Thurgood has been so good for Bear River all season long, and I know it's probably really frustrating and disappointing for him, but to have 1 point.
Yeah, definitely it wasn't what we were expecting tonight. I figured we'd see something like an 18 to 20-point performance from him tonight, but just and had balls, all night long, just come in and out. So
Cash Avery takes a catch-and-shoot three way out. That's an air ball. The rebound is thrown out by Adams. And another air ball put up by Reese. And now it's just scramble time as Bear River is going to come up short in the first round of the playoffs against Westfield in a season that this game, Josh, almost just kind of represents how the whole season has gone for Bear River. Coach Shaw mentioned earlier in the year kind of playing on potential, and that potential just never really blossomed into what it could be. These are good kids, got some good basketball players, but for some reason just unable to get it to click and run off any sort of win streak. And the same thing's going to happen tonight for Bear River. Kaser's going to take a three here, and that's going to be short off the rim. Rebound by Jackson Slaw, and I don't think the Bears will foul. So they've conceded the victory to Westfield, who's going to win a low-scoring first-round playoff game. 48-38 as the final 15 seconds are going to tick off the clock. And Westfield will celebrate the first-round victory. They're going to move on to play Green Canyon on Saturday night at Green Canyon as the Bears huddle up there on the floor. Disappointing, I know, for those guys. They wanted to do better this season and in this game. But again, high school kids should be proud of how hard they played this season. Just didn't quite come together like they'd hoped. Josh, it's going to wrap it up for us for basketball. We'll take a short break. We will have a short Gem Electric post-game show. If you're in need of electrical wiring for new construction or remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for a few stats and thoughts, and then we're going to wrap it up for the season for basketball for Bear River. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
To breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brand Cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
Welcome to the Gem Electric postgame show tonight as Bear River comes up short in the first round playoff matchup on the road against Westfield, 48-38. Yes, that is the final score, 48-38. Tough offensive night really for both teams, but Westfield able to put it together in the second half to come away with the 10-point victory. If you're in need of electrical wiring for a new construction or remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. We appreciate Gem Electric sponsoring all of our post-game shows for this season, which will come to an end tonight. And Josh, hopefully this spring, maybe we can do a few baseball or softball games. It's always, last year we got to do some of the Lady Bear softball games. That was fun. But tonight, basketball season is going to come to an end for us and the Bears. Ultimately, Josh, we're looking at the stat sheet tonight. What does it tell us?
It just tells us a rough night shooting. The basketball ball just didn't go in the hole. Only ended up shooting 28%, 14 for 50 from the field tonight. Only made 7 field goals in the first half, 7 field goals in the second half. Actually, it was the exact same, 7 for 25 and 7 for 25.
Wow.
So just a rough shooting night for the Bears. And some of those baskets, you felt like the ball went in and came right back out. I can probably count a 3 or 4 to the Kaser I felt like could have gone either way, just happened to bounce back out. So rough shooting night for the Bears and kind of a rough loss. Obviously not the way you want the season to end when you have a night like tonight. But good news is we are going to get to see a Kaser Thurgood is a junior. He's going to get to come back. You're going to see Beckham Reese, who's been a big part of this team. He's a junior. He's going to come back. And some good younger kids that we've talked a lot about watching some JV ball. I know you like the Freeze kid who's coming up. So be really interesting. And it's going to be fun to watch next year as the region shifts again. And 3 more teams get added to the region. So we had, I believe it's Stansbury, Tooele, and the new school, whatever they are.
Deseret Peak?
Yeah.
So 3 schools from Tooele County. We're going to be road warriors a little bit more next year, Josh. We'll see.
I better get a raise.
So, yeah, as you mentioned, Josh, I think the future still looks pretty good for Bear River basketball. Obviously, having Kaser Thurgood come back next year will be a huge boost. I thought Beckham Reese is a junior this year. He had a 3 or 4 game stretch there kind of mid-late season where he was just brilliant and really I thought came into his own. Tough night for him tonight, but I love Jackson Freeze. I got to see him play some JV, getting to the games early and seeing him play. I think he can be massive for Bear River the next 2 seasons, especially if we can get him and Kaser playing together. As you mentioned, Josh, having a low post game was pretty much absent this season. And if you can get back to some pick and roll, some isolation where you can go screen and roll, lob plays, kick out for 3s, I think Jackson Freeze is going to be phenomenal for Bear River going forward. But time will tell. I just don't have anything, Josh. This is just tough. Tough way to end the season. I'm with you. I thought Bear River should and could have won this game. Ends up being a loss by 10 in the opening round game. So Westfield moves on. They get Green Canyon on Saturday night at 7 o'clock over in Logan. Player of the game.
I guess we'll give the player of the game to Cash Avery. He had 12 points, was the leading scorer, did hit some 3s. Really was kind of the only Bear outside of Tyden Jones. Tyden Jones did have 11 tonight, but really those 2 offensively, that was really kind of it. Really nobody else. I mean, I thought Bridger Adams did play a fairly good game. He was perfect from the field. But we'll give the player of the game to Cash Avery.
So Cash Avery gets final player of the game for the season in a year where Kaser Thurgood dominated a lot of our player of the game. But Cash, good to see him finish on a nice shooting night as his shooting struggles were well documented this year. But he really kept Bear River in it with the 4 3s So well-earned Cash Avery, tonight's player of the game. That's going to wrap it up for us for basketball season. Hopefully we'll get some spring games for everybody, maybe some baseball or some softball. But we appreciate you joining us this season for Bear River Bears basketball.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on